This is the Pin Power Podcast with your host, Kara Chase. Every week, Kara teaches you about Pinterest marketing, online entrepreneurship, and productivity. How-tos and insider tips to build a strong foundation for marketing your business. You can read more about each episode over on the blog at karachase.com. Now, let's dive in.
Today, we are going to talk about something that is so essential to my business. We're going to talk about how to batch your content with Pinterest and Tailwind. As an online entrepreneur, you know there are a couple of key elements to creating consistent content and maximizing your time. The first is repurposing, meaning using one piece of content to create several pieces of marketing. The second is batching, meaning taking a chunk of time to do one task that will last you for a while. I'll explain more in a bit. There's no better combination of repurposing and batching than using Pinterest and Tailwind for your Pinterest content marketing. If you want to get instant access to the free training and slides, batching Pinterest content with Tailwind that I conducted with Mel from Tailwind a few months ago, head on over to the blog or I'll link you below to get access to that free training. Let's dive in for how to use this powerful method for your business. The first thing you have to understand is the beauty of Pinterest is each pin you create that links back to your website is counted as a new piece of content. Put another way, it's not about creating new content, it's about creating new pins for the content you have. This means that even if you don't have a ton of content like blogs, you can still create new content on Pinterest by creating new pins. There are 4 ways that you can repurpose your content into different pin graphics. You can use different graphic templates for the same blog or piece of content. Number 2, you can use mock-ups of downloads or opt-ins. Number 3, you can take screenshots of videos. And number 4, you can use quotes pulled from your content. If you want 60 different fully editable Canva pin graphics, you're going to want to check out the Mega Pin Creators Bundle. I'll link you up. I take batching a little further. When I create my content, in my case blogs, I go ahead and create 4 different pins that will link back to that content. Instead of wasting time creating a new pin once or twice a week, it's part of my content creation process. Since my profile is optimized for my audience and industry, I can typically repin each of my pins to at least 4 boards or more on my Pinterest profile, and I do this through Tailwind. Tailwind lets me set up a smart schedule that pins my queue of content according to when my Pinterest audience is online. I have my schedule set to about 10 pins per day, which is a combination of my own pins and valuable curated pins from other online entrepreneurs I think will benefit my audience. If you want to try Tailwind for yourself, use my link and you'll get a month for free. Let's do some math to see how Pinterest and Tailwind maximize your content. I have one blog. I create 4 pins for that blog. I can pin each of those pins to at least 4 boards. That means for each blog, I'm easily creating 16 pieces of content for Pinterest. Not too shabby of a return on your time and effort. About once per month, I go in and fill up my Tailwind queue with my own pins from Tailwind tribes, and pins from my list of trusted peers. For an entire month of content on Pinterest at about 10 pins per day, it takes me around an hour and 30 minutes to fill up my queue. That's 1.5 hours for approximately 300 pins on Pinterest. As you try this for yourself, I suggest you document and tweak your systems and processes around content creation and batching. A finely tuned process is going to save you even more time. Personally, I find these workflows so much easier to explain via video screen share, and that's exactly what we do inside Pinterest PowerUp. If you want to learn my exact workflow for Pinterest and Tailwind, you should head on over and consider joining. All Pinterest PowerUp members get instant access to our training library, including the full video tutorial with screen share, not slides, showing you exactly how I complete this repurposing and batching process. You'll also get in-depth training on pinning and repinning strategies using Pinterest and Tailwind. We're talking workflows, smart loops, Tailwind tribes, interval settings, all of it. VIP Pinterest Power Up members also receive mastermind group coaching calls to work through strategies and extra bonuses like discounts and affiliates. Head on over to the blog, check out the links below. Thank you so much. Get to that batching and get to saving yourself time. See ya.
Want to know more about Pinterest marketing for your online business? Head over to pinpowermethod.com, the first Pinterest marketing membership designed for entrepreneurs. We'll catch you next time, Rockstar.